Everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be making the Batmobile from the new Batman movie, the 2022 one. So let's just jump right into it. So we're gonna pop right into any garage. Alright. So once we're here, we're gonna go to our phone and we're gonna go to the internet and we're gonna pop over to Legendary Motorsport. Now you're gonna press the sort by price 2 times and you're gonna go all the way down till you see stuff for $800,000. The display will be orange like this. It'll be $875,000. It's a Limpidati. Also, right here it says that there are weapon modifications, so you can have this as a weaponized Batmobile. But for that, you will need a mobile operations center, which currently they are free right now. From what I've checked, you just have to pay $1 million for the weapon workshop. Okay, so you're gonna order it in black, and then once you do that, you're gonna put it in your like little area in your garage, and you're just gonna hop in it. Alright, now we're gonna go over to our modified vehicle area, and we're going to do the following. If you want, you can put armor on this, I suggest it, but if you're just looking for specific looks, don't worry about that just yet. Alright, so for the bumpers, you're going to want to use the race setup for the front bumpers, and for the rear bumpers, you're going to want to just remove that completely. Because, yeah, you don't want that sticking out. Alright, now for the chassis, you're going to want an interior window. You can put a GT filter if you want. I don't know. But yeah, interior window is what you want. Next, you're going to go over to the engine area, and you're going to go to engine cover, and you're going to want the vanity cover, because all of these are going to cover this up, and it is not covered up. It is all exposed in the movie. Next, you're going to go over to the exhaust, get the Mark II diffusers, or the Mark I, whichever you think looks better. I think the Mark II looks a little better. Now we're going to go to the fenders area. We're going to get the wide body kit, because in the movie it is pointed out a little bit. Now we're going to go over to the hood area. You're going to get the single vent. None of these work. Get the single vent. When we go over to lights, if you want, you can get Exxon lights. And then you go over to respray and you get primary. Now, you don't really have to do this, but I like going over to matte and getting a nice matte black for the primary and secondary color. Now go into your trim color area and make that black as well. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the skirts and we're going to get the bolted extensions. It looks more like industrial and everything, and it just adds on to the look. Now we're going to go to our spoil area. You either get your primary dovetail spoiler or the carbon dovetail spoiler. I think the carbon looks a little bit better with the contrast. So yeah. And then you're going to go over it. You're going to get the lowest suspension that you can, because they did use a very low suspension. Then if you want transmission and turbo up, then you do that. Now there's a bunch of really good wheel types in this, such as you go into the like muscle area and you can get kind of like a classic rod or an old school. Works very well. And there was one other one, yeah, so either classic rod or old school works very well for the muscle area. And then the only other area that I think looks nice is the rock crawler. And if you're getting off-road tires, I think it's really smart because it is a Batmobile, and Batman would need to have those off-road tires to go into difficult places. So for the wheels, I got the rock crawler. Other really good ones is the retro or heavy duty steel. And then there's another one somewhere, I think. Yeah. Um, yeah. Either of these three work really well. But these two give off the best. So yeah. Last thing that you are going to need, also, if you want, you can get tire enhancements. I would not recommend getting tire design because it kind of ruins the whole look. So, not necessarily going to get that. And then last thing you need is some black tires. Then you go over to your windows and you get dark tinted limo windows. And that will conclude this whole entire how-to. I hope you liked this. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe, because most of my videos do take a really long time to make and edit. So it would be very greatly appreciated. And if this was helpful, again, please hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video.